Kia ora, and welcome to another recap of RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under Season 3. I'm Momma C. Well, we pick up the show where we left off at the last one. We just saw Ivana Drink eliminated during a lip sync, and Queens re-entered the workroom to read Ivana Drink's going away mirror message. Gabriella is rapt to have won both the mini and the maxi challenge. However, she knows she needs to keep it up. Ashley knows that she needs to go balls to the wall if she wants to get anywhere in this competition. Ashley has a fire in her belly. Bumpa says she was happy to work with her group of queens and asks how they felt about working with her. Well, there's some sniggering going on. However, Ashley says she was proud that everyone in her group was safe. Flor says she was surprised to see Bumpa in the top. In her aside, she says that she didn't think Bumpa deserved to be there. This is where I think she gets a bit delusional again, because she seems to have these periods of delusion. Sort of, it's like, I hear this cue of, okay, I think they're going to want to teach her some sort of learning lesson this episode to kind of bring her down to earth, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes Mama Ru, I think, gives them a little learning experience. Just my thoughts. What do y'all think? And we all know anything can happen on RuPaul's Drag Race, right? Hollywood says that they sized everyone up and felt that Bumpa was lacking. I love that Bumpa seems to be unbothered. Ru enters, of course, and they're going to play a little game with the pit crew called Pick a Pair of Pouches. The queen that matches the colors of the teammate pouches in the least amount of guesses will win the challenge. Isis is very distracted during this game. So after they do their rounds of guessing, who wins the challenge? Gabriella Labucci. What does Gabriella win? Gabriella wins a Singer C430 sewing machine. To which Ru says, hint, hint. And we see a few giggles, of course. Ru says tonight's maxi challenge is the snatch game. Queens discuss their characters. Flor is doing Charo. Bumpa is doing Dame Kiri Takanawa. Isis says they're doing silent film star Gloria Swanson, which, you know, that has potential because nobody really knows what she was like. So, you know, for all we know, she was a really loud talker or something. So I thought, you know, that could work. It could be, you could make it really funny, I think. Hollywood is doing Naomi Campbell. Ru enters to help them finalize their character choices. Gabriella's up first. She has the yellow wiggle, Emma Watkins. Now Ru asks her backups. She says Karen Jacobson, to which Ru says, nope, don't know. Gabby then does a Siri impression, which I think could be brilliant. I really do. You could really play off a good Siri. And because, I mean, you could say, as long as you say it in that voice, I think you can make it funny, right? I mean, potentially that could be hilarious. But she sticks to Emma, the yellow wiggle. Isis is next, but Ru questions her Gloria Swanson choice. Ashley Madison is doing the big JC. That's right, Jesus Christ. Ru asks pre or post crucifixion. Ashley says post. We all know that if she gets this right, it could be absolutely amazing. If it's bad, well, we know that Jesus will forgive her. Rita is up next and plans to do women's activists. Kate Shepard. You might recognize her from our $10 note. Great idea, but probably not funny. Ru asks for, you know, alternative ideas and reminds Rita that, you know, they want to laugh. Other ideas were Mr. Bean, but he doesn't really talk, and Cardi B. So Rita's a bit worried. A few girls change characters. Isis decides to do Donatella Versace an hour and a half before they have to go out and do the snatch game. All right, it's time for the snatch game. Our contestants for this game are actor, dancer, singer, songwriter Keenan Lonsdale. You might recognize our other contestant as pit crew member turned Emmy Award-winning director Max Curry. It starts out, you know, a bit sluggish, but, you know, Donna, Tella, and Jesus are right into it from the get-go with the zingers and the funny lines, and they are what saved this game. I'm just saying it. Because, like, JC is killing it. Our yellow wiggle seems to do okay. Dame Kiri is okay. Naomi is okay. Cardi B struggles a bit. Charo looks great, but falls very short character and joke-wise. Next day, elimination day. Flor thinks that she and Isis are in the top. There's that delusion again. Time for the runway. Ru looks smashing. We greet our judges. Michelle, Reese, Keenan. And our runway category is Night of 1,000 Kylie Minogues. Up first, it's Bumpalove. Ashley Madison. Floor. Read a menu. Hollywood star. Look at those legs. Ugh, I'm so jealous. IsisAvisLoren. Gabriella Labucci. Now, Gabriella was a bit nervous about having her nips out. However, she has her nipples covered. She's got that covered. Our queens come back to the runway for judging, and Ru calls forward Hollywood star and Gabriella Labucci and says that they are safe. Well, that leaves our tops and bottoms for the episode. First for judging is Bumpalove. She looks gorgeous tonight from the runway, but Michelle thinks that her Dame Curie was great starting out, but then got lost. Reese says that she fell into the trap of, what if we took a dignified person and made them a slut? But tonight, she was very beautiful. Ashley Madison took a huge swing and, could have went really wrong, but it was amazing. The character was so fun. She said she wanted to be funny without being offensive, and I think she nailed it. It was so good. And I loved it when Jesus forgave Ru. IsisAvisLoren as Donatella Versace. It was so great and funny, and she looked gorgeous tonight. Her character was just so developed, and just considering she just decided an hour and a half before performing it, I was in awe. I was so enamored with how good she was. Both Isis and Ashley were just on fire tonight. Read a menu. They say that this is the most gorgeous she's ever looked. Her makeup was just impeccable. Her character of Cardi B, though, for Snatch Game was a bit of a misfire, more like a Cardi D-. Floor, her look was good. Like she embodied the look of Charo, but as far as the character, it just was a flop. Stunning tonight on the runway, though, of course. It's untucked time. Hollywood is glad to be safe. Ashley and Isis are definitely the top two. Rita's a bit nervous. Floor thought she was going to be safe and can't seem to take constructive criticism, which she's going to have to learn before she can fully develop. Ru and the judges discuss our queens. Ashley's Jesus was phenomenal. Isis encapsulated Donatella. Love her attention to detail. Rita never looked better on the runway. Cardi B was more Cardi D-. Floor, interesting choice, but her Charo fell flat. She didn't research her character, and that Floor hasn't learned yet to harness her own natural charisma. And that takes time. The queens are back, and Ashley's snatch was divinely inspired, and Ashley wins the challenge. So congratulations, Ashley. She won $3,000 from Teammate, and Ashley and Isis are excused and both safe. Bumpo was a hit on the runway, but, as far as their Dame Curie, not what they had hoped it would be, but she is safe. Rita and Floor have to lip sync to Kylie Minogue's Secrets, and this lip sync, I think Rita tore it up. Now, I hate when they cut up the scenes where they'll just clips, where they show just, the separate queens. So it's hard to see the whole lip sync, but from what I saw, Rita killed it. And I think that she should have won. That's just my opinion. But from what I saw, Rita is a freaking star. Rita is a performer. Anywho, so yeah, apparently they felt differently. And they said Floor was here to stay, and we have to say goodbye to Rita Menu, which is sad, but Rita's got such a huge future. For someone who's only been in drag for a short time, she is just going to be amazing. On Rita's way out, she quips, Rita Menu? Rita should have read a book. She's gracious and such an amazing performer, and I know she's just going to excel. So, all the best, my dear. Mwah. Next time on RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under, the queens will be in 2 girl groups performing BMX Bitches. So, make sure you join us again for that. Well, that's it for this week, but check out the description of this video. That's where I'm going to have all of the queens' websites so that you can buy their merch or book them or whatever it is you want to do. Just make sure you support our queens, because that is how they make a living. And if you want to keep seeing fabulous stuff and you want to see their drag elevated, you're going to have to front the cash, because it costs money. This week I received my Gabriella Labucci t-shirt, and last night I ordered my bumpalove shirt. I think next time I'm going to hit up Rita Menu's website and check out her merch. So, you guys check out your favorite queens' websites and get your merch today and help support our Down Under queens. Well, this is Momma C wrapping it up for this week's episode of RuPaul's Drag Race Down Under. Remember to join us next time and to have a great day wherever you are.